really bad. Just not keeping up with it. Three early greats. Early greats. All right, I'm gonna actually try to warm up now. What's up, Hal? Oh, I have to sort it differently. Warm up starts now. Actually, I got 99. Yeah, long stuff. This is in, hang on, I'll tell you. I don't actually know. I'll say like Feelin' Rusty 4, maybe? Yeah, Feelin' Rusty 4 is the pack. Very good pack. You can see just on the screen I have 3 songs favorited. It's good. Recommend, would recommend. Let's go back to this. Do a little bit faster. 209. And I'll make it, whoops, 750. All right. Yeah, Feelin' Rusty 4 is like it's kind of a mix of a few different things. There's like hard stam, there's some tech. There's some very good charts in there. It's just like it's kind of random things put together. I don't know that it has any specific theme. Like most packs are a theme, you know, from an artist or a type of music. I don't think it has any theme. All right. 209. Hey, Kiori. Just started the warm-up. 2 songs in. Two 210? No, 217. Yeah. Yeah, so far today's been good. It's kind of like my ideal Sunday. I slept in. Went to the gym, kind of like chilled out a little bit after the gym, and here we are now. The timing of everything today is like perfect. Like this is my ideal time to start playing the game on a Sunday. Yeah. I wish this song wasn't cut. It's a good one. Also, the patterns are interesting. Wish I could get rid of these grates. Whoops. I put somewhere between 1/4 and 1/3 of my body weight on my arms. It's a lot. Like, it's not... No one really does that anymore. So yeah, my shoulders and my back are usually the limiting factor when I play. because it's just like I can't sustain it as long as if I didn't do that. It's just kind of how my form is developed. What a good song. Okay. Go to the warm-up pack. Yeah, if you want to get walled someday at like 22s to 25s, play the way that I do. If you want to be a tournament player one way or the other, do anything else. Learn base form, play tech, don't ever play anything harder than 13s. Like, there's no in between. Nobody plays like this. Hardly anybody plays like this anymore. Okay, I'm gonna try to pass this. This is a hard one. really bad. So many misses. So many misses and so many greats. Heart rate's above 170. Yeah, the triggering early greats constantly is kind of annoying. Oh. Well, it's really like probably more my form right now than the pad. Alright. This one or Capo? It's probably Capo because it's slower. Capo and then Cascade, and then Tin. Such a good song. Oh. Which one? They're all good, but man, this one is like... I love this. Like, please make a pack of all this music. It's so good. The vocals layered in on this is so good. Alright, I'm actually gonna do this first. It's like the completely opposite music. Sorry. Alright. Yeah, the up arrow, sorry, it's pointing up. The down arrow is too tall. Oh yeah, the cat thing. I think yeah, the battery's dead. It lights up. It has colors. Here, I'll put it here. And I have the in the groove clock. Alright, let's try this. There's a lot of things here off camera you can't see.
Rockin' in the vibe.
Oh, that was sloppy.
2. I'm gonna do this song again all the way up your ass.
Six.
At number 3, I'm gonna fuck your ass up like in a car crash. At number 4, I'm gonna fuck you up like a goddamn accident. Number 5, Jesus is the answer.
I really should have pushed through that. Just lazy not to have done it. Okay, CAFO or Cascade? I don't know that I'm gonna pass this right now. Cascade, yeah. Yeah, no, I probably mentally should have pushed through that, but I didn't for some reason. What's up, Chubby? Stacks are running good. No issues as far as I can tell. Alright. Yeah, I'm streaming and playing the game on the same PC. And it seems to be working. The webcams kind of sometimes die. Yeah, I don't know why. I have them in different USB, what do you call that, buses or whatever. So like, this webcam is plugged into the front of the computer, and the one at my feet is plugged into the back. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's, I should have done this a long time ago. Okay, I'm gonna just try to pass this. I was trying to FA Jesus is the answer, which is why I didn't finish. But this one's not bad. Riding that 170 BPM line. Holy FA. That was probably like an 18 quad in there somewhere. Try to FA the whole end. Probably going to be a mistake. Quitting right at 170 as per usual. Yeah, it was fine. I gotta not be an idiot and keep playing. If I'm gonna play long 240, I may as well like try to SDE this. Too much.
We give y'all 60 seconds to report to the dance floor.
It really is. It's that 170 wall. There it is, 170. Really? Gotta get past this. Try this. I want to FA this again. Off to a great start. It feels so slow. I'm already on 755. That up arrow grate was pad. That was pretty good. Not quite my best, but that would have been like maybe tied without the grate. No, it still would have been lower, I think. It's such a good chart. Yeah. There's one more here that I want to do. I think it's... yeah. This one's a lot harder. A lot more tech. I don't quite remember why. To put more modding. There's too many grates. It gets hard at the end. I started screwing it up before I got there, but yeah, the pad needs modding put in it so I don't get so many grates. I'm just triggering grates pretty much every time there's a jump in the middle of a stream. That was good. I need to also score on this again. Maybe I'll try this now, actually. Okay, let's 99 this in one try. One try. That'd be really good. I don't remember this chart. I'm doing this really poorly. grind. This part. I remember that right there. That's like the part that is so RNG for me. Yeah, I think I have a 90. I want to say I have like. This is RPG 6. Here. Let's see what score I have. I have a 98.39 on this from 2022. Like, woo! That's pretty good. So yeah, 98.39 is the score to beat. Yeah, it's very good. And I played this a lot. I know, ITL will never have stuff like this. Okay, why was that miss there? I mean, it should be an ITL. This is like the perfect thing for tech, right? Why am I missing notes suddenly? Okay, one more or two more tries on this and then I gotta get back to... I need to pass some hard stuff today. This run is really good. Ruined. feel like really that wasn't bad. That's gonna be like a high 97, maybe a 98 even. Yeah, 6 misses is a lot. I butchered like 2 parts of that, and that's it. Yeah, that was overall like a pretty good playthrough. I was doing a lot of it really cleanly. The first half of it was so good. I don't think Riker could do this well. Not anymore. Yeah. 97.31. I mean, it's fine. 98, like, I'd really love to 99 that. What's this like? This is... Yeah, it would have been 98 of some kind if I didn't strip that middle part. Oh, that might be it. That's definitely it. I can't believe I didn't screw up the ending. That was really good. That was so clean too. Half a % improvement, man. That's a really good score. Whew. I need to try something. I have to test a theory on this. I'm really bad at this song, by the way. my theory is right. I just need to read it super fast. What kind of scores do people have? 99.88. That's really good. I'll be happy with a 99 on this. Let me do it one more time. It shouldn't take long. I'm not getting a miss there. I got the same arrow was a miss the first time. Bad. This. One more, and then. I just have to. Mandatory. Those crates on the down. Come on. grates are gonna kill it. Yeah, the down arrow, they're all down arrow grates. And they're all on the left foot. Wow, okay, well, apparently it was enough. Submit failed. I still somehow still did it. I mean, I'm happy with that, but I'm still, like, not at all happy with the 4 down arrow grades. Even with 4 down arrow grades, I still got a 99. Okay. I mean, it just shows you how much more wiggle room there is for scoring on this. See if I remember this at all. I'm sure I don't. Reading speed is too fast. Like, way too fast. Alright, anything else here that's good? Oh, I'm warmed up for this. That was so bad. An 88. Holy lightheaded. That's a good way to pass out. I just stopped. I know. It's like, it's not a break. That's the problem. Hey, it's better than 12th notes. What? How am I getting greats on the right? There's no modding in the right. My form right now is really interesting. I'm just getting so much junk. Okay, I'm playing this. I'm totally playing this. $235 is perfect. It's so good. I love this. Like, this should be an RPG as a DPRT unlock.
Soldiers, don't give yourselves to brutes. Men who despise you, slay you, who regiment your lives, tell you what to do, what to feel, who thrill you, dive you, treat you like cattle, use you as cannon fodder. Don't give yourselves to these unnatural men. Machine men, machine minds and machine hearts. You are not machines, you are not cattle, you are men.
I don't know what the ending is. I forget. Oh. sync. That last miss was completely on me. It wasn't too bad, it's just like the whole chart face is left. And the grates, I really want to just like change the... I super want to change the logic, like the timing window, to make the great window the same as the excellent. That way it just like would eat the input if it's in a great. It's either excellent, blue or white fantastic, or miss. There would be no great. So if I truly hit the arrow in the great window and not any other time, then it would give me a miss. That'd probably be the easiest thing to do. Yeah, I'm not surprised about the way offs and decents though, and that just because of the patterns. That's it's actually fun. I like it. song is like... I have such heartburn over this song. Oh, I have it on mirror. Oh no. Oh no. I love how my life bar was not full the entire first bit. It's saying that I way off towered the left arrow. Alright. Stop messing around. Pass something hard. So sloppy. But it's a pass. The left is like really something special. This is at on the up. Ugh. Okay. I did a hard thing. Like a really easy 23. Meter. Here we go. Okay. Quad date. 23. It's true. I have a 99 on this. Hey, look at that. Oh, this song. Naptune! I forgot about Naptune. Naptune is hard. I'm like able to push through a few things today, but my form is not connecting well with how the pads are modded right now. I don't know. That's a really hard 23 right there. Yeah, I know. Just take off everything from your computer except for crank pastry and play it for like every set for a month or two, and it will immediately jump another difficulty level. Like, not even kidding. It works. It very works. I mean, what I should do is take off everything except for this pack, and I would gain quite a lot of endurance. I don't think I would increase a full difficulty level, but I'd be doing like 23s comfortably if I played nothing but this pack for a few weeks. Very much easier said than done, but the point stands. Like, at one point I was playing like, I was playing this song a lot back in 2023, like once a week maybe, and now I don't even think I can pass this. I mean, I'll try and just see how far I can get. I have a 97 on this. I think that score is wrong. The 80. The 80. I gotta get back to this. Yeah, I'm just really far away from being able to do this stuff right now. I can score well on fast things or like 21s usually, but that is a completely different skill set than being able to pass something like this. Or FA something like this. It's not even the same. Like getting a 97 on this, that's so good. Oh. Some really dumb scores on this. I like this chart. It has like 3 notes that are wrong. There's a couple double steps in between the runs. It's kind of funny. This has been pretty representative of pretty much every set I've played in the last 4 months. The heck is this? I don't even know what pack this is in. I've never heard this. out the crossovers. What is this? Okay, I understand. Jose is a keyboard player. What is this? Bracket cross. Wait, what? What is XF? Crossover foot switches? Bracket? B? Burst? I don't even know how to read this notation. B plus XF. AKA, I won't be able to do it.
It's so easy, one finger. Kids can do it.
Hang on.
It's so easy, one finger. Kids can do it.
Press a couple of buttons, and if everything works according to plan,
What's great about this
Wow,
technique
cool.
is now I can just press play here, and then we should be getting some pretty quick sounds.
Watch this.
You just want to add. There's no debate.
Oh my god.
Wow. Super cool.
Like, at the end of the day, like, all we've got is our drive and what got us here in the first place. And that's a good lesson for anybody. If you feel like no one believes in you, I fucking believe in you. There, I said it. Don't let life live you, you know? Go out and do that shit that you want to do.
with that. I didn't fail. The jacks are stupid. What a chart. What a good chart. What a... I need to completely remod my pads for this chart. I passed it. Oh, that's, you know what? That's good. Wow, it looks like people are getting about 88% on this. That means I probably won't pass. I can't wait for the ending. Look at that. That looks cool. What a great start. Nope. It's just not good.
Ah, 待ってたよ先生。
I need to slow that down to be able to read that. Yeah, I'm not reading that. Not reading it the right way.
ああ、待ってたよ先生。
I can't, it's really hard to know when to foot switch. I think having the mines there would help a lot. Eric Tranzero, I have a thing. Hang on. I have a question. Do you have a video of passing this? I really want to see a video of this. Like, this score is so good. I just like, I don't know, how would you rate this score on this chart in terms of like overall good scores that you've ever gotten? Because I think this is like really up there. This is so good. Good enough. I think this is like, I don't know how to put this in words. This is probably, for me, like top 10 scores that I've seen anybody do ever. Like getting above an 80 on this? Goodness. Yeah, you should set up a camera or something. I mean, maybe not stream, but just put something on your feet. That is nuts. I'm a bit limited, I think, on being able to do stuff like this for a few reasons. Like the socks that I use, it's too slippery. Like, for one, I need to figure out something that's not as slippery to be able to do these well and not just get grates randomly. And the other thing is, I'm at the point where I have to, like, change the modding in my pads if I want to do them consistently well, also. I'm a bit walled, I would say. I've done a lot of the medium or hard charts. I feel like I should be able to do this one. Oh, I did do the 12. Never mind. Forget what the 13 is. Yeah, they're too fast for me. Like I can't even read them. Fail here. wasn't getting this foot down all the way. I wish more people played the faster stars. Yeah, you know, it's one. I complain a lot. You've been here enough. You know I complain. Hang on. Wow, the heart rate is like not correct. I think it's stuck. Catch my breath. I think one issue with tech, there's many issues with the tech community. Let me just tell you about one of them. A few people who are like more running the tech community are very biased against like several types of charts. For example, think of the song Grains and what that song represents in terms of skill sets. There's like a handful of people that run ITL that all hate that chart and because they're not good at it. And so it will never be in any event because like they're biased against it. Just like I'm pretty sure stuff like this will never be in there because they view it as like messy or something. I don't really know, but there's like giant, like if you had a skill tree, kind of like they do, they have that like circle thing with, you know, foot speed is over here and brackets are over here and like whatever. If you were actually doing that the right way, the stuff that's been in ITL, the map would not get you anywhere close to like all the way out to the outer ring. It would get you like a third of the way there. Yeah, almost is different than actually doing it though. Like, it's annoying because the event is structured more, I think, it's not interested in finding the overall best player. It's structured to find the overall best player within like a cap of 15 footers, for example. And that's really, I like don't agree with that at all. Like they put limits on what will be in the event because they think that only, 5% or less of players will be able to play it. Yeah, that's kind of the point. You shouldn't be able to max out everything. No one should be able to get like I don't know what I'm trying to say. You shouldn't have your whole radar chart. That's what it's called. It like shouldn't be possible to max out everything because no one has all the skills. Like for example, if ITL was doing it the right way, in my opinion, in like on the radar chart, brackets, the bracket part of the radar chart would be like this whole pack. And you're not filling it out completely. You're not getting a full radar chart unless you're doing like the top 20% of songs in terms of difficulty in this pack. So basically no one would be getting a full radar chart. I mean like RPG has the same issue, but it's like a different issue. It like doesn't well represent Stamfa. But yeah, like I don't know. I have a lot of thoughts. I think ITL is fun up to a point, and then it becomes annoying because you're forced to play like lower things that are just annoying rather than trying to get better. It forces people to play like 13s that they're bad at repeatedly to like improve a score like this much rather than try to push for a harder pass that would actually be helping your skill set. Like you'd be getting better at the game, I feel, trying to push people into harder difficulties. Yeah, DPRT's been off and on good, but it's not consistently good. And I don't know that it needs to be single tech focused, like you mean just brackets or just foot switches or something. I think it's fine to have a mix of things. But I think I said a variant of this last time I streamed. It's the top 75 points songs that you pass are what are counted into your overall like ranking, right? There should be the highest 75 point songs, period. If you are not passing any of those, it should hurt your overall ranking. I feel like that would help a lot because say you put the song Grains in the pack and someone is like getting a super outlier low score relative to themselves on Grains, that should hurt you. I think that should, like, even though it might be in your top 75 points, it's still like a score outlier probably in terms of your average or whatever. I think that should penalize you. Single yeah, 15s though. 15s. I mean, I'll be interested to see the format this year. I did think it was kind of neat last year because, I mean, not that I'm saying this is like a happy thing, but Omid got bodied basically. Like he wasn't able to compete to win because he wasn't able to like do some of the harder charts. I like that. Not specifically because that happened to him, but because that is able to happen. You have like a top tier player that isn't able to, you know, podium because like they're technically not playing the highest end content and they're not able to. Like that should absolutely happen. You know, there's such a heavy focus on like, oh, we got to get the most accurate judgments every time. Well, yeah, but you're not actually, you're not like getting any better at your skill set. You're just hitting more accurately. I don't know. It's fun to see the iterations. But yeah, it's frustrating to like all the tech stuff that I play. I don't understand why this stuff isn't in the event. Like, it should be. There's no reason. I did get a couple good scores today. So let's see. Hardest resistance. I have a 9973 on that. That's like a perfect ITL chart. It's really well rounded. It's super fun. But the problem is it's a 230 BPM song. So I think the people that run ITL would be like, oh, well, that's people can't do 230 BPM. So, you know, that doesn't qualify for our event. It's like, no, that's not how you should think. Eon Crusher. That was a record for me. I-99 Long Train Runnin', finally. Just kind of YOLO'd my foot speed number after that. I played Snow Crystal at 235. This is a really random set. Yes, I agree. There's like Here, let me sort this differently. Like, this should be an ITL. Such a good chart. This should be an ITL. This should be an ITL. Absolutely should be an ITL. Like, why is this not an ITL? It's like, you've seen this, I'm sure. I took off my heel inserts already. Like, it's, but people that put, like, choose what goes in the event would be like, oh, well, this is too fast. No one can do 260. You know, our event isn't this. Okay, so you're just kind of like screwing over the people who are able to do this. You're like artificially bumping up people who aren't as good because you don't want to put stuff this hard in your event. It's so annoying. Yeah, I mean, I'm saying this rant not specifically about the 21, but like put this in there. This, why is this not an ITL? Perfect song for ITL, unironically. Force Chris Chike to grind this. I want to see it. Like, that would be so entertaining. I would watch every stream. This part is so fun. It's like, that should be in the event.
This is a...
This Sound of the Underground. Put this in there. You can get 20 excellence or less in any of the sections. Too slippery. Hello, kitchens. That like 3 times. all of this. They should all be in there. Skittles, same thing. Hero. Okay, I'm done with my rant. Interesting set. Interesting set. But yeah, I want to see some different people be represented in terms of like winning events. I feel like Jim, Chance, Max, Eric Tranzero. Who else is like stupid good at hard tech? I mean, Omid's pretty good too, but he just kind of gets owned by like 15s and up. I'm forgetting, like Paul probably. Is he even playing right now? I don't even know. But yeah, like the people I mentioned should be running away with like the top 6 positions or whatever, and it shouldn't even be close. Like the amount of weight, I think that's another maybe potential problem. The amount of weight that is put on getting quints is like really stupid. I don't like that. I'm also somewhat fearful this year that they're gonna update like the game and group stats to not accept score submissions unless you have like CMOD turned off and mines turned on, like all that junk. It's basically like, hey, we're gonna force you to play the way the Lord intended, not the way that you actually want to. That would not surprise me, and that's just gonna like ruin everything. You wanna tell the stamina community that their scores aren't gonna submit anymore if they don't have mines turned on? Like, that seems kind of unfair. I'm like concerned that that is coming. I've seen some chatter about hiding mines recently. Oh, he's injured. Oh, that really sucks. I hope it's not super serious. Yeah, it is. The unlocks are... I don't know. I'll play it. I play it every year, and it's like, it's pretty fun for a bit. But just the fact that you have to grind like certain things that are not fun is not for me. It really isn't. That's a really good idea, Chubby. Like, actually. It'll just submit under a different hash. But that's probably that's probably the solution. They're going to be like, "Oh, well, if you hide mines, it'll submit under a different hash." I guess it's fine. I just don't I find it annoying because a lot of the mines that are in charts are not actually to make the chart harder. It's to like indicate that there's a foot switch or something else in the chart. That's become a standard almost in tech, is every foot switch is now notated with a mine to tell you like when to do a foot switch. If you hide mines in a chart like that, it's not making it easier, let me tell you. Oh, gee. I think she hasn't been fed yet. Do you want food? She wants food. Mochi. Yeah, the hash solution, that seems probably the way that it would be implemented. It's just annoying. I don't... It feels like what is happening is like... The people... There's like a subset of tech people that just feel like they need to be at the top of a leaderboard, and they don't like that there's, you know, 20 years of scores already in existence that aren't the exact same way that they want to play the game. And so the only solution is to like force everybody to move to a new leaderboard system like Boogie Stats, or change the game in a way where it's like molding it to how they want to play. I'm really, really not a fan of that. Like, a lot of the changes that have been made, I would say, are fine. Like, you know, compared to where we were a few years ago, 5-10 years ago, like, the game's way better. But the fact that we now have, like, no one cares about group stats anymore, and maybe for good reason, because Ian is just not able to be a good project manager and outsource his work. It's very unfortunate, but I understand why Boogie Stats exists. Like, and Boogie Stats runs laps around anything Group Stats is doing right now. I think that's fine. But then, like, now we have this, the Blue Shift tournament. Like, there's another tracking system, and it doesn't count. It, like, doesn't even rank anything above 15s. Arrow Cloud or something? Yeah, that's what it is. But it doesn't, it, like... I don't know. It just seems like people want to have leaderboards for a season now rather than global, like, all-time leaderboards. And they don't want anything from the past included in their leaderboards. So it's kind of like looking the wrong... It's like thinking of... You're trying to get gratification the wrong way by doing that. I just find it annoying. Like... I don't know. I'm all for having other leaderboards, don't get me wrong, but I don't like that everything from the past isn't being represented in the new leaderboards. It's just like, oh, you know, the people who have been using it for since day one are the ones that are now like number one because they've played the most songs. It's just, come on. Yeah, I know. You don't see them if an event isn't running. Interesting. I don't know. And again, all of this is really being brought on by the fact that Ian is being, like, I don't want to say selfish, but it's kind of like that. He just isn't willing to outsource his work to a community of people who are capable, more capable than he is, or have more time to work on it than he does. And so here we are, like, 15 years later, and Group Stats is still, like, a website from 1992. The only updates that have been made to it are because there was competition. it's just annoying. Like, he's too prideful. Yeah, I don't know. There's plenty of good things, but it's more fun to complain about the bad things. I know. But yeah, he's just unwilling to give access to... I mean, I think Sujit's an admin. Technically, I'm an admin. Like, I can log in to the back end of GrooveStats, but I never do. I have no reason to. I think Mike, Raw Input, is an admin still. Like Jim, maybe. But... yeah, it should be crowd done by like crowdsourced almost. Not crowdsourced. You know what I mean. It should be done by a group of people that he trusts. And I think there's plenty of people that would be willing to. But it just won't ever happen. You know, we'll be here another 15 years and GrooveStats is still going to be looking the same. So... yeah, I just don't like when I watch other people's streams, like they don't even show the non-EX scoring in their like score submissions. So if you're playing a song that's older and EX scoring wasn't a thing back a few years ago, like it's not going to show all the old scores. So your leaderboard that you're seeing is actually not representative of like everybody who's ever played that song. Yeah, GrooveStats being more stable would be great. I wonder how many issues there's going to be this year. Kitty. Mochi. Hi, Moch. Right, you want food. She wants food. Oh, we have a clump here. I gotta get this. Mochi. That's a big clump. Ouch. I said the word food and she's freaking out. Oh, I want food. I'm a cat. I want food. Sochi's here too now. We must be starving. Yeah, it does blow up during ITL. Too many people submit things and then the API like doesn't load and it gets stuck. Sochi. Hey, Soch. You know it's a desperate situation when they're both here. Yeah, this set's over. Been live for 2.5 hours. I got a couple good scores today. Yeah, sorry. You can watch the VOD on YouTube. All right. Good time to stop. I'm gonna make some dinner. I have some ground turkey I have to make. Might make turkey burgers. That sounds really good. We have onion that I need to use, so I can just like chop up half an onion and mix it in with the turkey, bunch of spices and things. Grill them on up. Be a little good meal prep for the week. I think there's some other stuff I need to make too. We have some frozen vegetables I need to cook. I think we might have some bell peppers I have to make as well. Yeah, I've been doing... I wouldn't even really call it meal prep, but I make like... I cook on Sundays usually. Like me or Kristen will cook on Sundays. And then we just have leftovers. It's been kind of like our routine. So in a way it's meal prep, but it's not like intentionally meal prep. Probably make some rice too. But anyway, I'm gonna go take a shower, make some food, kind of wind down for the weekend. Thanks for watching, guys. This week I have We have a car that's leaking coolant still. I've already taken it in and spent about $500 getting it repaired. And you know what? The coolant alarm came on again this past week. So that's hyper annoying. So I have a car appointment tomorrow afternoon for that. And if they want to charge me more than a couple $100 to fix it again, I am getting rid of that car. We did buy another car, this past Wednesday, and we got it from CarMax. You know, is what it is. It's our first vehicle from CarMax. So I'm taking it to the actual dealership to have it be like super inspected on Wednesday. So that'll be Wednesday morning, and hopefully that has a clean bill of health. Otherwise, CarMax offers a 10-day refund. You can get like a refund within 1,500 miles and 10 days. So if the inspection comes back with really anything on it, we will probably return the vehicle. So there's like car drama happening right now this week. Other than that, I don't think there's much going on. We're going to be going to California the week after this for a few days. Like Wednesday through Sunday kind of thing. I'm going to be in Anaheim. Yeah, car drama is annoying. I mean, the vehicle that has the coolant leak is a third vehicle for us. And it's a 13-year-old Ford Fusion. So, but it does have low miles. It's like 105,000 miles. So I kind of don't want to sell the Ford Fusion for like $5,000 because it's worth way more than that. But that's all that I would get. But if it keeps having a coolant leak, you know, maybe I just don't want to have the headache. So it's not the end of the world if that car is going to go away. Like, we'll still have 2 other vehicles. The big one this week is the new thing we bought. We bought a Acura RDX A-Spec. So like kind of sport, luxury, small SUV kind of deal. But it's like a decent chunk of money. Like that car was $30,000, so we want it to be good. So fingers crossed it passes all the inspection. Otherwise, I think we're gonna return it. But yeah, that's the stuff for this week. Mochi! I'm gonna go feed the cats. Alright, see you guys later. Cat.